to stalkersidentified.com, where we turn victims into victors. Today we're going to demonstrate to you a little bit of how to hunt down the owner of a website. Say somebody puts up a website with your name on it, or the name of your company, or something similar to it. They're using this to try to smear you. I'm going to show you a few examples. There are many ways to do it, but we're just going to give you a few here. That might help you out a little bit as to how to find out who owns that website. So, let's get started. Let's say that this website here, which is just an example, we'd want to identify who it is that owns this website. There are several ways to do this, actually quite a few. But let's take a look at a few different ways you can do that. First thing we want to do is notice the name of the website. It's A+ Storage. And the plus is spelled out P-L-U-S. And it's part of the word storage. Now, first thing we want to do is just remember that address and come over to this website. This website is the ICANN Whois website, which is a database of all of the different URLs that are out there. They have to register with this company. Now, what you do is come over here and put in the URL, as you've seen. See that I've done it there, and just click on Lookup, and it will bring you a report back. Let's take a look at that report. And you'll notice that it brought us back contact information. So right off, we get a name, you get an address, and you get phone numbers, and even an email address. Now, however, on occasion, you won't get this lucky, because normally stalkers they hide, and so they may have purchased the capability to make their information here anonymous, which would mean that they would just show you nothing, basically, or tell you that it was registered with another company for anonymous reasons. Okay? So let's take a look at another way that we can look things up. Let's say that we knew this business, of course, the website did things in a certain area of the country. There was actually an active website, maybe. Say they were in Nashville. Well, one of the things you could do is just go to the Nashville Chamber of Commerce website, and you could pull up their business directory, their search for that, and you can go through the list if you want, or you can just do the advanced search. Now, each Chamber of Commerce and each one of these websites are going to be all different. In this case, we're going to, since I've already found it here, we're going to look at the search area here. So let's come down, let's take a little look at the search area, and let's plug in the information. Now, we know the name of the company is A+, and it could be listed one of two different ways. It could be A+ Storage, and it actually is coming up here. So let's pull up A+ Storage, and let's do Nashville. And let's hit search. See what we get. Okay. As you can see, we've got some results that have come up here. And it brings up it says Richards and Richards Office Records Management. That is not what we're looking for. So sometimes you will find what you're looking for, and sometimes you won't by looking by that method. So other times you'll need to come back and just run the search again. A+ Storage. And just go ahead and hit search without narrowing it down to a city. And then you will see a list of them come up here. Well, there should have been a list, but there isn't. So, they're going to make us go another way. So let's back up. This is what you deal with when you're hunting things down on the internet. Let's let's look at, right here we've got different categories we can click on. Let's click on all categories. And of course we'll go to storage next. Storage facilities. And then we'll be looking for A+, of course. And of course now you've got your A+, right here. So you click on that. Of course it gives a website, which we already know about. But it gives you a name, gives you more information on it. You can also then, if you wanted to, click on that name and see the information that was there. Let's say, for instance, maybe we didn't find it here. We want to look again somewhere else. Another place you can look is on the Secretary of State's website. Okay? In this case, it's in Tennessee, so we'd be looking in Tennessee, of course. Okay? And then when you get on the Secretary of State's website, you want to find the page where you can search for business entities. Okay? So find that page, business services, and business information search. Okay, that's probably it. Okay, as you can see now, it's giving me a place here that I can plug this in. So let's plug in A+ storage. And there's a little search button off the screen here I'm going to hit. And then it pulls up A+ storage. So now you got to look through here and identify which one it is that you're actually looking for. Let's say, for instance, it was this first one. You can pull that up. And there will be, depending on each state, there will be different type of information available for you here to look at. Okay? Including history, as you can see, and registered agent. Okay, there's that same name again. So this is highly indicating that this is the same name as the name we just seen on a couple of the other sites. Highly likely that this is in fact probably the owner or somebody very important to this organization. Now let's say that in this case we also wanted to try to find out what this person's email address is. There are various ways you can do that as well. One is that it could have been on the website if we would have looked. It could have been listed in the ICANN, in which it was. So we have it here. But let's say if it wasn't there, there's what we would do. Okay? There's a couple things we could do. Actually, a number of things you can do, but I'll give you a couple of examples here. We can take that portion that I've got highlighted there of the email address and come over here and we run a search for it. A Google search. Okay? And of course it's going to bring up some things. But let me point out how you run that search. You notice I have quotation marks. You're going to put quotation marks on the end of whatever it is that you're searching for. Specifically, in this case, you're just searching for at aplusstorage.com. And put the quotations on each side. It means it's only going to try to find things that have that exact words in it, in the way, exactly how it is there. So now if we come down, as you can see, we found off right here that it pulled it for us. He said there's the email address. We found it that easy, just by running that little search like that. Okay? Hopefully, guys, this was some help to you, and if we could do anything for you here at Stalkers Identified, this is where we turn victims into victors.